Okay, so let's get ready here. Welcome, happy Sunday. So we're going to do this one scenario here called International Rescue. They ask us to pilot our train to help out with stranded unit across the border. 45 minutes. So let's get into it. Hope everybody's doing well today. All right, here we go. Welcome to Wolford. Train is stuck in Lindau and the brains at dispatch are sending us to help. sit in the driver's seat. Sometimes they give us like a little bit of a hint as to how they want us to get to the driver's seat. Okay, so close the door. Let's turn on PZB. C5. So set. It's ready. Alright, looks good. Sit down. Put the key in. Active. Definitely have to put our little brake piece in. So we'll do. Set the seat to forward. Set this to drive. Wait for the signal to clear. Alright, so this is supposed to take about 45 minutes. So we'll run through this scenario, and that will be it for today. Let's do lighting. Turn this little door to so we can see the PZB a little bit better. So that's lit up right now. Sander, the wipers should be okay. And we do have a cruise control here. Okay, Panto's up in the middle. Make sure this is just set. Okay. Right, so we are cleared now. Stop again. Just double check here. It says that we're cleared, but then they want us to stop. So again, on the startup here, we're going to be restricted to 45. Let's watch that there. And the other one's green. Good. Just gonna coast a bit. Power screen. It's on. It's not giving us anything. I was hoping I could see like the speeds on it or something. Okay. So we're still in restricted mode, as you can see here. Now we could always clear it. You actually just go here and then do the override and just skip that. But let's do this the way it's actually supposed to be done and wait for it to stop restricting us. Okay, pretty nice. Okay, clear to go up to 130. Okay, so we're gonna couple to that train, and then we're gonna move it. Check the speed here, about 60. About 10 kilometers to go until we get to where we're supposed to be. Once we get there, we will couple to the train that's broken. They're gonna bring us down to about 110 minutes, so just want to stay on top of that. Maximum speed on this train, I believe, is 140. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so we are going to be restricted to about 110 seconds, so I'm just going to go up into neutral here. and just let it go. So that sound that you heard, that was just the safety system asking to be acknowledged. I was actually pressing it, but it was being strained at the time. Okay, so we're at 110. Do we maintain this? There was the sign right there to say 110. Good through here. Power's still attached. Okay, making our way through. Then we're gonna get back up to 130. Let's keep your eyes open on the right side for a sign that says 130. We have a single track here, and it's on a curve, which is probably why they slowed us down. There's 130 again. So go up to 130 again. We're gonna add some power. So one of the cool things with the display here is you'll see that blue line came in on the white section. That's given us indication that our power is actually applied. Okay, so we're at 120. Try to keep us at about 1. Oh, I tried to acknowledge it. I didn't acknowledge it in time. Alright, so we're going to come to a full stop here. Sorry about that, guys. I was actually pressing the button, but sometimes these things don't work like they're supposed to. Okay, so acknowledge, release. Still have power. So what just happened was the safety system actually kicked in and it shut me down. So now we're restricted to 45 here. Restart. So the only thing with the PZB is I missed some of the older indicators are gone now in this version of the game. And it's really hard to kind of see this brightness as it lights up. We'll work on it. Just get in the habit of acknowledging it every once in a while. Okay, I'm just gonna coast through here. So you know what, I'm just gonna override this. Didn't work. Right, now the release worked. So what was happening, and the reason that that came up is that they are gonna want us to slow down. They're restricted to 80 ahead, so that's why that thing kind of triggered. It did. Right, that time, see, it's not recognizing it. And I was pressing it, and it just didn't do it. So there is a bug. All right, so what I'm gonna do is turn it off. It is not responding like it's supposed to. Control. Clear everything. Yeah, it didn't actually work like it was supposed to, so. Turn it off for the sake of getting this scenario. Because I was acknowledging it, and it just didn't do it. One of the unfortunate things about playing this on the console is a lot of times we only have one button for all of those things. And that button does multiple features, so it kind of doesn't always respond like it's supposed to. There are some extra buttons though that they could have used, and I'm not sure why they. Such is life. Okay, so we're at 30. Restricted to 85. Sifa. That one seems to work. But yeah, sometimes on a scenario, the things don't work the way that you think they do. Something that you get used to. 70. Track move. And it looks like we can get up to 140 for a second. And then after 140, we have 20. So it's gonna bring it up to say 100. There's some freight right there to our left. It's always nice to see some freight move. Restriction through here. So it's normal us to come down to 60. It's gonna slow everything down. That's 60. As you can see, we still have some restrictions there. So what we would do here is acknowledge that, but we turned it off. So I'm just going through the motions just so that we stay on top of our skill set. Slowing down just a little bit there. They want us to be around 60 coming through this section. Looks like we're going to be switching tracks again. Yep. Then they're going to clear us to 110, so I guess that means we're staying straight on the track. Yes, we are. It's coming up here. Got some ships in the harbor. Still have 6 kilometers to go. Trying to keep us at around 100. Take a look outside. Have a red ahead. Just call out. Okay, the one coming up is green. definitely red past that. So we have green with yellow, which would usually have us acknowledge here, but can we turn that off? So let's purple. And we have red ahead, so start to slow that down. Okay, so we can't go past this red cone. So what we will do is stay in this platform, stop here. There's the green. So we didn't have to come to a complete stop. Slowed ourselves down. Just prepare to stop if we need to. Right. It's got a roll 40 kilometers. This one. Looks like green ahead still. So there's something going on with this map where we've been losing pantograph connection in these particular sections. So I just reconnected it. Hey, not really. It's usually around this time that I start up. How you been? What's going on, man? Where you been? You been MIA lately, man. No, usually about 1 p.m. my time is when I start. Okay, you've been busy, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. That's good. Have you gotten any chance to do any flight sim lately? I saw you playing Apex the other day. So they have us going down to 50. Okay, cool. Where'd you fly to? You did like a Europe flight? Alright, so we need to come below 50, so that's that right there. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I might do a flight when I'm done streaming, like a quick one in the Caribbean. Yeah, of course. You know, shout outs there for you all the time. Alright, so we're below 50. Looks like we're gonna be stopping soon. Track change there. Very good. Oh, cool. You been playing with the wheel? I have, think I think Assetto is like a one in the PlayStation library. Okay, no wheel, gotcha. I haven't played it. I played Gran Turismo again, like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Spent a day doing a few daily races. Yeah, for some reason on this particular map, you lose connection overhead at one point. You have to reconnect it every time. Strange. Alright, so we're going to stop here, and then they're going to ask us to connect to a train that's not working. And we're going to drive that train back to Go, more or less. Has it been warming up for you any, Cyan? You guys are getting into summer pretty soon. We're going into our winter. Okay, let's see what they tell us. Couple to the stranded unit and get ready to head back. Okay, where's the stranded unit? So I don't think I saw a train around here. Maybe it's behind us. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. That's good. You don't have to be freezing all the time. Okay, they're gonna let us go. All right. They've given us permission to cross through this red zone. I had to actually turn off the PZB on this scenario because it kept stopping the train. So we're just operating without it. Okay, they gave us permission. I think there's a coupling. Is there a coupling section on this train? I don't remember. Yeah, I played a little bit of Apex the other day. Had a second place finish because one of our teammates didn't make it to the end. And the other one, this guy was just like talking trash. So I just wait. That was it for the day. Like we just jumped into a fight because he's running gung ho, and I was trying to do. I had to pick up another weapon because I only had one gun and I ran out of bullets. I was the only team member still alive, and he's like, "Oh, he's looting," and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna." So I revived him, and then I just quit. I was like, "You can handle this stuff on your own, then." All right, here is our train at the border that broke down. Let's move ourselves into connection here without derailing things. I guess we're gonna switch to the other end of this train. coupling happened. Okay, good. Alright, we're going to set the master control to 0. We are going to set the reverser to neutral. Key out. Just to get rid of the drive. Set this to off. Okay, good. I was like, really don't want us to take the time. Let's get up and head to the other end of the train. Alright, so we just rescued this train. Our next step is to drive it. I thought we were moving because there's a train going by, so that was scary. Next step is to drive it to the repair shop, I believe. So we'll set that up. We'll leave safety systems off as they were giving us issues when we had them on. So set this to headlights. Okay, first speed is how far? Oh, we gotta drive this all the way back. Oh yeah, I was asking if you were playing any Apex lately. And I was saying that I had a situation where the other day I was playing, we had a second place, and because one of our teammates died like right before the final ring, and we couldn't get to him because he was in the hot zone. Wasn't worth it. And then I had a game where I jumped in. This guy's like just gung ho, backed him up. He gets knocked, and I had one gun and ran out of bullets, killing the person that knocked him. So he's like, "Oh, he's over here looting," but I was trying to find another weapon. Okay, good. Yeah, you know, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Yeah, it was good. The Halloween stuff is always a little for me, but you know, it's a nice little change of pace. Okay, so 90 is where our next speed limit is. We're gonna go to 100 after that. I don't think so. Are you gonna get it? Airport Sim? I wasn't planning on getting it. Those games is usually like too much going on for me. I tend not to really enjoy them so much. Oh, you can get it. Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually. I've seen some stuff for it earlier, but I haven't really looked at it since. Every time there's a little turn, we always get a speed restriction on this map. Alright, so we're going to Wolford Yard 1-13. Now, there was a train stopped ahead of us earlier. That train's moved along. It was on this side of the track, too. Right, 100 is a limit here. Pretty straightforward scenario here. Just rescuing a train. And back. Alright, what do we have on the board here? Should be 100. Oh, nothing on that one. Okay. Alright, and it looks like they want to stop us after this one, so we'll see. Wonder why. Probably something slow in front of us. As you can see, both trains' pantographs are up by the two white bars that we have here. Alright, we would acknowledge that if it was on. But again, it wasn't registering, so I had to cut it off here. Okay. And I see that ahead we do have another red, so I'm just gonna coast here. Hopefully by the time we get there it's resolved. If not, we'll stop. Alright, so we're gonna stop here, it looks like. Yep, not giving us any. So we'll hold out here for a little bit. So this still has an emergency setting as well. Okay, clear. Right, so again, looks like our pantographs have stopped working. Yep, they did, as you can hear. I don't know why that happens on this map so much. Happens like at least every time I played it so far, it'll shut off. So I don't know why. We didn't put in an emergency or anything, so not sure what's going on there. Oh, okay. I have a feeling that I understand why we were just slowed down here. This is a single track coming through this section, so I want to make sure it's clear before they let us through. We're kind of like an extra train line at the moment because of that breakdown. So I think 3,000 is the cutoff for points on this one. So. Yeah, but you can hear it disconnected. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's just if it's supposed to happen or what. And we have this beautiful little coastal view out here. Very nice. Those cars just disappeared. 4.9 for us to go. 120 is the restriction on this one, and we are below that, so we're good to go. Reds on all other tracks except for ours at the moment. And we'll be cleared to 120 now. Speed up a little bit. After 120, we have 140. Alright, so the actual platinum points level was about 4,000 points. We're a little bit below that at the moment, but hopefully catch it. I haven't gone over the speed at all, so that's been good. Alright, so we're gonna have to come down to 50 and then 40 coming up. So I'm gonna start braking now. And if you're a regular player of Train Sim, I would recommend on these particular scenarios turning off the safety system, because it wasn't working very well for me. I would acknowledge stuff, it would say that it didn't register that it was acknowledged. So I'm slowly in the process of moving all of my content into this one as well. So we'll go into some of the older maps at some point once we finish the scenarios and all the new content. I'm adding it a little slowly because the load times tend to change the more content you add here. Okay, so speed decrease coming up here. The one is at 50 and then a quick 40. So alright, so pulling here into the yard. See what they have us do. Maybe they'll have us decouple or just shut it down. Find out in a second. Yeah, this one I think that is called International Rescue. I think because we did actually go across the border there for a sec. Okay, perfect. All right, fab job. Let's see how we did. So we got platinum for sure. We got 4,268 points. Excellent. Again, I had to run the. After a while, I realized I had to run it without safety systems just because they were actually causing the train to stop too much. All right, we did not get anything for speeding there. Are we gonna get the breakdown on this one? Oh, that's weird. We didn't get the points breakdown. Must be a different developer. All right, so that was International Rescue. Oh, it was supposed to be 45 minutes. We did it in 42, which is actually good. I thought we were over. We actually did it in less time. Ooh, got a delivery there. Give me 1 second. No, it was actually Amazon delivery, not pizza. But actually, I'm gonna get pizza once the stream is done. I'm gonna go pick it up though. Alrighty, so that was International Rescue. We got the platinum. Understand that they have added platinum trophies to the new content. So before you could only get silver or gold. I thought I was getting a bunch of silvers lately, but I've actually been getting the platinum one. So that's been nice. All right, if you missed this one, you can check it out here on the VOD, or you can look for it on our YouTube page. I'll give Cyan another shout out. Thank you for stopping by today. But yeah, this was all we had planned for today was just to get through this scenario. So thank you everyone. Let's see who is streaming right now. You know what? Let's hang out with Foxy. Foxy is probably just chatting. They're probably watching some kind of horror movie as well. Um, so that is that. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, we'll be back on Tuesday with more here. God forbid any crazy circumstances happening. You know how life has been lifing lately. But I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody who stopped by, and we'll catch everyone next time.